Next thing I want to do, talking about this game, give you a couple names. We're just going to talk about their performances, man.
Okay.
Do we think they hurt themselves, helped themselves? Where do we see this thing going in terms of them making this roster? First name, Matthew Sexton.
Off the team.
Off the team.
Yeah. Can't do that. That was the one thing. His special teams performance was the one thing we were looking at and saying, hey, he might be able to make the roster because of that. And then to fumble, you're off the team.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Times.
Ball security was an issue,
may still sneak in on practice squad because there are 16 players. That's a lot. He might be able to sneak in, but I don't think he's on the 53. There's no shot now.
Yeah. Ball security was a major issue for him yesterday. And it was frustrating as well. I mean, this is a guy that coming off of last week, people were asking like, hey, man, could he unseat Ray McCloud as the return man? He had that nice return. Was that against the Lions? He had a couple good returns, right? Yep. And that was the conversation. But once again, you're only as good as your last game. And for Matthew, I mean, the ball security was a major issue. You can't have that on your tape if you're Matthew Sexton. I mean, when you think about just making this roster as a punt returner, you know who Ray McCloud is. He's proven that he's the most sure-handed returner, explosive. We know that he's going to give you the most consistency back there. You have Deontay, who is a all-pro return man, but he already has ball security issues. When you throw in Matthew Sexton, he's not better than either one of those guys as a return man, yet he still has ball security issues like Deontay, which is what got Deontay up out of there. For Matthew, man, that's just a hard situation to be in right there. And yeah, I don't think he did himself any favors to make this team, man.
No, because on offense, then you have a catcher too, but that's not enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't like something down the sidelines where he took to the house. All he did was make a contested catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's off the team.
And with him, we weren't expecting him as a wide receiver. We don't expect him to, like, even if he would have made this roster, we don't ever think we would have saw him on offense. Whereas like with Ray, we're like, man, you might see him a couple of times a game max, but that's not, that's just his added ability compared to with Matthew. We knew Matthew never was going to get an opportunity to do that type of stuff, but yeah, just did not help himself at all, man. Manscaped, they get great respect. You know why they get great respect?
Why's that?
Because they're always perfect with the balls. You know that? They keep the ball smooth and flying the way they're supposed to fly, man. All right. And just like that quarterback you were speaking of, who is very surgical with that rocket of an arm, and he can make that thing go where it needs to go. He understands the importance of this Manscaped action as well, because they are the leaders in below the waistline grooming. And we know that below the waistline grooming is very, very, very important, Deke. No pun intended there. So with that being said, though, can we talk about that performance package, the 4.0?
I think so.
Can we got a little time?
This is how they gained respect, right?
This is actually
coming up with this type of innovation.
I mean, technology, right? Lawnmower 4.0 used to have a light, right? Remember, that was the thing. Like, oh, can the light turn on and off, though? They improved it. The 4.0, the light goes on and off. How can you beat that? But then you also got, that crop, because everybody got a crop, right? Especially us, man. We got to have a little crop action. You got crop reviver, crop refresher. Keep it smelling ooey gooey, nice and sweet for all occasions. And you can't forget that travel bag. But more importantly, what you cannot forget is the promo code, which is MOATS. MOATS. 20% off of your of your shipping, not even of your shipping. You get free shipping. 20% off of your purchase, though, which is more important because you got to make sure you purchase these items so you can get the free shipping. So make sure you do that. But use that promo code. And after that, man, your delicate twins and friends will be thanking you.